These are 2 and 20 gear motors. I needed 2 more for a project, so I ordered them, but while looking for a completely different part, I found 4 more and 20 motors. A few days later, the new one arrived and now I have way more than I need. This keeps happening with motors, sensors, modules, pretty much everything. Sure, I can keep an inventory on my PC, but that's boring. So instead, I built something much cooler, an inventory bot that keeps track of everything. This video is sponsored by Arduino. Starting off with the all-new Arduino UNO Q. This isn't a regular Arduino board, it combines an Arduino microcontroller and a Linux computer on the same board, so it can handle hardware control and more advanced tasks at the same time. It's pretty unique board and perfect for this project. Next up is this 2.4 inches TFT display. It's pretty common, but it gets the job done. For controls, we'll use the Modulino Knob to navigate the menu and the Modulino buzzer for satisfying little feedback beeps. That's all the hardware we need, so let's wire everything up. The wiring is pretty simple since there are only a few components. Here are the display connections. The Modulinos are even easier, just connect them together with the included cables and plug the first one into the quick port on the Arduino UNO Q, which I completely forgot to record. So wiring is done, let's move on to the code. For this project, I also integrated the Arduino AppLab. First, we need to set up the board by giving it a name, connecting it to the Wi-Fi and creating a username and password for Linux. After that, we are ready to write the code. I have already done the hard part, which is developing the code. Now head over to My Apps and create a new app. You can call it inventory or anything you like. You will see 2 tabs here, Sketch and Python. Copy the Arduino Sketch into Sketch tab and Python code into Python tab. After that, install the required libraries. You will need Modulino and Arduino GFX library. Once that's done, enable Run at Startup and click Run. That's it. Your app is now stored on the board and will launch automatically every time it powers on. I have also added a few extra features, but before we test them, let's build an enclosure. So I fired up Fusion 360 and starting designing the enclosure. I wanted to keep the design clean, simple and minimalist, so I can keep it on my desk or hang it on a pegboard. The design is ready, so let's print all the parts and complete the project. Everything printed perfectly at 0.16 mm layer height without any supports. Before putting everything together, we need to prepare the enclosure. We'll install these M2 brass inserts. They will give the screw a solid grip and make the project feel like a proper finished product. Installing them is easy. Just place the insert over the hole and gently press it with a soldering iron. Now that the enclosure is ready, it's finally time to assemble everything. Before we do that, we'll replace the jumper wires by soldering the display directly to the Arduino UNO Q. It will make the wiring much cleaner and the assembly a lot easier. Assembly is pretty straightforward, just place each part in its designated spot, align the mounting hole and secure it with an M2 5 mm long screw. So finally guys, the inventory board is ready and I have to say it turned out even better than expected. Clean, minimal look and honestly it feels like a proper finished product. Now let's power it up and see how it works. When you power it on, the first thing you will see is the current time, date and day. If the device stays idle for 30 seconds, it automatically returns to this clock screen. Simply press the knob to enter the inventory and access all the menus. This is the main inventory screen where all the components are organized into categories like MCUs, displays, and many more. Let's open MCUs category. Here you will find a list of all your microcontrollers. To update the quantity, simply press the knob once to enter edit mode. Now you can rotate the knob to increase or decrease the count and press it again to save. To go back, just press and hold the knob to return to the previous menu. The rest of things work exactly the same way except for one. At the very bottom you will find Pomodoro timer. Here you can set a timer anywhere from 5 to 120 minutes. It's a simple little feature that helps you stay focused while working on your task. When it finishes, it beeps and displays this message. And that's it for this project. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed building it. If you would like to learn more about Arduino UNO Q, I have left all the relevant links in the description below. Don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment with your thoughts or suggestions, and subscribe to this channel for more DIY electronics projects. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, bye bye.